Hello. Art teach, I don't know. Art school, if you've had art class, like, that's either the most chillest place or simultaneously the most weirdest place, because art class has the most weirdest people in the school. Now, I mean, I was in art school. Obviously, I'm an artist, so I mean, I'm pretty weird, but like sometimes I just be sitting in art class and I'm like, wow. So yeah, in middle school, I had this art teacher. I forgot his name. I'm not gonna lie. My memory's just gone. Goodbye. We're gonna call him Mr. Groupison. All right. So I had Mr. Groupison in second period. But I remember meeting Mr. Groupison and I'm like, wow, you don't look like an art teacher to me. He was this guy, he was like kind of short, he was very hairy. He had glasses, he would talk very slow, like, how you doing? How you doing? You know what I mean? I was like, wow, you look like you'd work at like a Lowe's or something. Mr. Groupison was, he wasn't like mean or anything. He was just like a very strange individual. One of the strange things that he would do is the way he would call roll, he would always like mispronounce people's names. We had this girl named Astrid. He would always just call roll and he'd be like, Jonathan, here. Moses, hello. Hi. Astrid? Here. Every time at 8 in the morning, I would always wait to just hear, Astrid? Like, school is for a whole year. He never got the name right, and a couple of other people's names. I don't know why. He was just kind of strange. He would always just sit in the back and just like, damn, what would he? I think he'd just like stare or like, I want to say he would read. Let's just say that. That's safer. One time in art class, I had to take a dookie after making a masterpiece. I asked, hey, can I use the bathroom? Please. Go ahead. Please. So I said, all right. And, I got up and I went to the bathroom. I sat down, I think I had my iPod Touch.
What you know about Angry Birds? What you know about Angry Birds?
I'm just on the toilet, doing my thing. I hear the thing that you definitely don't want to hear when you're taking a dump in a public space. The door opens and somebody walks in. Yeah. Now I hear someone go to the urinal and I'm like, please be quick, because like I need my personal space in here, like this is a very intimate moment for me. I just, I hear some peeing, and then I hear something that I didn't think I'd ever hear. But I'm hearing some peeing, and I just hear yeah. I'm just what's going on? What's going on? So I'm just like, okay, stay calm. I want to make as little noise as possible because I don't want anyone to know that I'm in here. But I know who it is. I know who it is. And this is going on for like 30 seconds, and that's a long time. All right, that's a long time. But I'm just hearing, and I'm just like, all right, yeah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I didn't know what to feel at the moment, but I think he finished up and he washed his hands. Now, that was another long time. It was like 5 seconds. He really didn't wash his hands like that. But he left, and I was just like, okay, I got up, I washed my hands. Of course I wiped, please. I wiped. I washed my hands, and then I just mellowed back to class. I didn't make a scene. I don't even think he knew I was in there. I just sat down and I just kept working on another masterpiece. But I knew that was him. And this was towards the end of the year. I didn't have him after that. I went to 8th grade. I did not have him. I had another art teacher. I never really saw him after that. That's... If I was a girl, that'd be a lot worse, you know? But I was a chill guy. I was just like, maybe he just was holding it in for so long that it's just... Now that I'm speaking about it out loud, you're probably like, call the cops or something. I don't know. Art class is a weird place. And any of you that's had art class knows that there's some weirdos in there. I rest my case.
Bring it back to the end credits. Here we are, back in the end credits. Like the video, give me 20 million, billion, trillion subscribers. Bring it to Mr. Basement. Would you like my click off. Get the fuck out of here. Have a good day. Bye.